You need to pay attention to the connected tissue. I am about to blow your mind. BlackRock and BUIDL is connected to Dragonfly Capital in a big way. And you may have never heard of it, but I don't want you to lose this money. Keep your eye on the money. Keep your eye on the money. Don't you look away from that money. Let me show you what I need to show you. Check this out. We look at this. We see that BlackRock BUIDL Fund and zero knowledge proofs I've talked about. But do you know this? $2.9 billion in BlackRock is connected to Plume through Elixir and the Nest product, which retail investors can use 8 products through Nest that connect and give you liquidity, to give you yield through BlackRock's BUIDL, which is only for institutional investors. Now, I'm going to share this with you right now so you can see this. I showed you this in my previous video. I'm going to show you better. Right here is a map I showed you before. This is the BlackRock BUIDL product. I want you to see that it has $2.9 billion and it consists of these 7 cryptocurrencies. Now I'm going to show you that Aptos and Avalanche and Polygon are all connected in a moment. But I want you to understand that these 7 consist of the $2.9 billion that the BUIDL product provides. And that is a tokenized asset. They call it the BUIDL tokens. And Securitize uses this and tokenize it for BlackRock. And this is for big investors, but you can't touch it unless you go through here, Nest. Nest is through this company, Plume Network. And you can find that Elixir, the CEO of Elixir and the CEO of Plume got together, created a product called Nest. And from that, you can get Hamilton Lane products they call Scope, and you can get BlackRock product they call BUIDL, and it all flows through. And it's about $3.9 billion. But this is what I want you to see. I made this map for you too. See, I want you to understand the connection so it's easy to see it. If you look, you can see that Dragonfly Capital is connected to BlackRock because they funded 3 cryptocurrency projects that are currently within the 7 that BlackRock offers. What do they fund? Well, let me show you. If you look, you can see that Avalanche, they in 2020 led the public token sale for millions of dollars that created Avalanche. So they're behind that. If you can see, Aptos, direct investment to Econia Labs, and Econia Labs is the infrastructure layers for Aptos. They directed that. And then Dragonfly Capital, Polygon, they even stuck their beak in Polygon. Zero knowledge EVM ecosystem infrastructure layers, plus they have co-investments through a product called Avail investment strategy, and that ties them to Polygon. So these 3 products are connected to BlackRock, but that's not even the half of it. If you look at it, you can find that BlackRock's BUIDL will send that $2.9 billion of yield that you can now taste as a retail investor, as long as you take your Plume tokens, turn them to PUSD, or take your Elixir and turn it to DUSD, you can get money on top of your money through yield. Now, no one showed you that before. I made that for you. I want you to see the power of this $2.9 billion. Now, that's not even a conversation. We have BlackRock and zero knowledge proofs because BlackRock has BUIDL Fund and we're thinking about XRP ETFs. Let me show you something for you that don't know. Did you realize that of these 8 products that the Nest offers through Plume token, which uses zero knowledge proofs as the underlying security layer for it, for privacy, they have a vault. These vaults are different strategies. And one of the vaults they have is an ETF access vault that I show you there. It's 1, 2, 3 down. So if you're thinking about it right now, they have $2.9 billion through BUIDL through 7 cryptocurrencies. That sounds a lot, right? I want you to know the Nest that Plume token has the potential of having $3.9 billion through Scope products and through BlackRock through 7 cryptocurrencies but there are 8 vaults. That's not all of the product strategies. One of the product strategies is ETFs, and currently it only has $14,000 in ETFs. So what happens when BlackRock's get XRP? You're thinking about that one product. What happened when BlackRock gets a Solana, XRP, and other cryptocurrency product ETFs? Other ETFs that have nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. What happens to the Nest protocol that Dragonfly Capital has 3 of the projects in the overall ecosystem? The more total value locked, the more happening ecosystem, the more Plume token is used. The more Plume token is used, the more they get paid for fees for staking, unstaking, and to pay for the network fees. The bigger the fund, the more the token is worth. That's what we're going to talk about. And the underlying thing that connects it is zero knowledge proofs. Now, I want you to see the money, and I want you to see this. Did you realize these 3 cryptocurrency projects I told you about, $2.7 billion market cap is the current for Aptos. $1.53 billion market cap is the current for Avalanche, and $2.2 billion market cap is the current for Polygon. At the time of this video, BUIDL had a $2.9 billion market cap. Sounds good, right? You hadn't seen a half of it. Chris Yin of Plume Token and Elixir, CEO David Forte, are getting money through to Plume through this avenue. And I showed you that on the connected tissue, Plume and BlackRock. But this is what I want you to understand. The Dragonfly Capital is invested in these 3 cryptocurrencies, and I just showed you the current market cap of those 3 cryptocurrencies. But did you realize that there is more value potential? I want you to understand how big this could be. See, if you follow the money like I did, you'll see this. $7.56 billion market cap was the all-time high market cap for Aptos last year. $19.90 was the price of each token for Aptos. $5.97 billion market cap was the all-time high market cap for Polygon. $1.29. And the big one, Avalanche, $30 billion market cap, a $146.22 market cap, and BlackRock BUIDL is only $2.9 billion. It's funny how we can just say only $2.9 billion. I'm showing you the money. Pay attention. Make sure that you're putting this on a big screen right now. Don't watch this on your phone. Put this on your television. Make sure you stay connected. Press subscribe. Share it with someone, because we want to retire from all the nonsense going on, and we want to be connected and get this tissue that I'm about to give you. You look at this. You will see that Plume Token has a product through Elixir and Plume called Nest, and the yield flows. And the potential already, if these products return to the all-time highs in market cap and value, far exceeds the current value of BlackRock's $2.9 billion. All of them exceeded. And that means that through Nest, you can get this. Dragonfly Capital has invested in a particular technology, though. And what is that technology? Zero knowledge proofs. And it's connected to all these products. This is what you need to know. This zero knowledge proof technology is underlying for many of these projects. And you need to understand that these projects started a long time ago. In fact, $500 million was collected by Vitalik Buterin of Ethereum, Digital Currency Group, Barry Silbert, you see there, Dragonfly Capital, Blockchain Capital, Coinbase Ventures, Brian Armstrong, all seen there, invested into this product through Matters Lab called zkSync. Now, you know who these people are. I don't need to remind you, but you need to know that it is so connected to other projects throughout the ecosystem. You'll continue to see Union Square Ventures, Multicoin Capital, and you'll continue to see how Dragonfly Capital's there, but this is even bigger. We're talking about money moving Did you realize that Dragonfly Capital invested in Matters Labs in 2018 and Union Square Ventures and both SWFT and MetaPath use ZK technology for their underlying technology for those projects? That means Tim Draper, an American billionaire, Vitalik Buterin, Ethereum billionaire, Andreessen Horowitz billionaires, Union Square Ventures billion-dollar companies, they all see the connected tissue with zero knowledge proofs. And Dragonfly Capital is behind the scenes. That is the conversation. Well, folks, this was Connected Tissue. Make sure you press subscribe and put it on the big screens. I'm digging deep so you can see each tree, each leaf, each of the roots, so you can see all of it fully. Thank you for watching, and make sure you stay connected. Take care.
I don't need a proof, baby. ZKPs all the way, baby. And the mocha.
Portland, get on, boy.
I don't need proof. Zero knowledge in the algo when I step in the booth. I'm talking privacy and ownership. Yeah, I'm the glue. Mission is to get the yacht before they sue.